In this short sale sync training segment, we're going to be covering the new Bank of America addendums, authorizations, and forms, where to find those in the system, and how to make them auto-populate correctly. The first thing you will need to do is enter the system and click on the Documents tab. From there, you'll need to go over here and start a new package. Let's call it B of A package. Save. So now you have your B of A package that, for instance, you may be sending off to the seller. Now you want to continue down to Bank Forms and scroll down, since it's alphabetical, to the Bank of America Forms. The new form, which actually just came out again on May 22nd, is here. That's the Bank of America third-party authorization. As of the 22nd of May, they are allowing assistants, non-licensed assistants, and brokers and attorneys to call into the lender. The next new addendum from Bank of America is called the Bank of America's Buyer's Disclosure. So once there's an offer, this will be need to send it around. The third new form is called Bank of America Listing Addendum. That is there. The other form that they're requiring now is a 4506T. After you initiate into Equator, that will need to be uploaded within the first round. These are the new forms that need to be sent into Bank of America. Let's take a look at these, and then let's show you how to make them populate correctly. The first form in the stack was the short sale third-party authorization form. You'll notice that the system will pre-populate or auto-populate the loan number, the borrower, the co-borrower, the property address, the city, the state, the zip. Also, it'll populate up to 4 representatives. The first line would be the listing agent. That's typically the most common person. The second line would be an attorney, if there happened to be an attorney on this file. And the third and fourth line would be the processor, okay, inside your contacts tab. And the fourth line would be the first file admin listed within the system. Let's look at the second page. This is the continuation, and this is brand new as of May 22nd. It'll list the listing agent. If there was an attorney, the attorney would go here, okay? And then down here, it will list your processor first, and it will also list your file admin second. Now, if there is a listing agent chosen, or if there's a listing agent and there is not an attorney, it will say assistant for listing agent, okay? If there is an attorney, it will say assistant for the attorney. We're assuming that if you choose an attorney on this form, or there's an attorney inside of the contacts tab, we would assume that if there was an attorney, the attorney would only be there if they were negotiating the actual short sale. Let's continue on to the next page. Here you see the Bank of America Buyer's Acknowledgement. It'll put the property address in there, and this is going to need to be signed around. The short sale purchase contract addendum is here. This will need to be sent around. They will still need to fill in the dates, okay? And this varies from file to file, but the agents, when you send this to the agent, will need to fill that in. But it does populate the loan number, and the loan numbers, the sellers, and the buyer. The short sale purchase contract addendum is for the seller and a buyer. There's no information that needs to be stamped there. It just needs to be signed. However, when it does come to the short sale and the third attachment here, the short sale real estate licensing certification, you'll need to enter the date of the contract. However, it will put the address in there completely for the seller, with the seller's agent, with the buyer, and then also the buyer's agent. Also, it'll need to be signed. You'll need to enter the state license number and the date. So it populates all of the relevant information. Also, the 2012 4506T populates, and Bank of America will also need that at the file's inception. It'll stamp the seller, the co-seller, the co-applicant, socials, and the address. So to recap, when you're initiating a file inside of Equator, you're going to need the third-party authorization, the Bank of America's Buyer Disclosure, Bank of America Listing Addendum, and the 4506T. All of these forms are conveniently pre-populated within the short sale sync system automatically. Now, if you wanted to send these out to the seller, to the buyer's agent, or to anybody for signature, it is very simple. Just stack them in whatever order you want them, okay, and hit email. You can choose whom you would like this to go to. So if you want to have it signed by the listing agent first, and then just say, please sign this, and upload into the system. Once it's uploaded into the system, then you can send it out to the seller or to the buyer's agent. Keep uploading it and resending it out for signature that way. It's very efficient and very easy. It is very important to remember that Bank of America does need these things, and it's very important to remember that Short Sale Sync will auto-populate those. We just wanted to make sure that you're aware of where they were and how to use them to save yourself hours of time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this training segment with Short Sale Sync. Would you like up to a free month of service? Tell a friend. Send them to www.shortsalesync.com or have them email sales@shortsalesync.com. Please drop us a line or send us an email to the same place so that we can give you credit. Make it a great day. Thank you for your business.